Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Chill Out. I'm recording this mere moments after uploading the first episode featuring Townscaper, and basically, I'm a little worried because the video's in 360p for some reason. I'm hoping that it's just YouTube rendering and taking a while. I forgot to put my phone on vibrate or silent. I hope you guys did not hear that. But I hope that it at least gets to 720p. My monitor, quote unquote, that I'm currently recording on is a giant TV that only goes up to 720p. It's a little old, but it does the job pretty well. So I thought OBS was recording in that. It might not have. And this video also might be in 360p, but we'll find out. If it is, oh well, we'll figure something out. I don't know quite how I'll fix that, but I'll make do. Last time I showed you guys Townscaper, and we might visit that again someday, but right now I'm really in the mood to play this game called Floating Point on Steam. Last time I checked, this game is free. I at least got it when it was free. Pretty sure it's still free. But yeah. This game, I actually have quite the history with. It's a little mesmerizing looking at it right now, too. Just watching us, right here, this tiny little dot swing back and forth. It's pretty mesmerizing. But I used to play this game a lot. I mentioned the last episode, I recorded that video, the first episode of Chill Out. Basically, the entire series, Chill Out, is dedicated to my girlfriend, because she struggles with anxiety and a few other things like nightmares and whatnot, and I'm not always there for her because I have work and I am driving places and school and all these other things, right? So I wanted to make these videos to help her and anyone else who struggles at night to fall asleep or to stay asleep or just to even relax after a long day. I don't expect these videos to get big, but if they can at least reach their target audience of people trying to chill out after a stressful event, then that's fine by me. And funnily enough, this game is actually what I used to chill out back in the day. I also struggle with depression and anxiety, and probably a few other things. But, nowadays I've certainly gotten a lot better at handling it. It's a very tough thing to admit so freely, but it's true. I used to have it real bad, and I've definitely gotten better. But on those days where I had it real bad, I would often just play this, because this game is endless with possibilities. And by this point, you might be thinking, Alex, that's me, by the way. Alex, Vinegar, whatever you want me to call you, dumb YouTube man. How is this game relaxing? We're just a pendulum. Well, if we right-click, we fall off the pendulum and into this upside-down world. And if we left-click, we Spider-Man onto some things. If we hold the left click in, we reel in, and that can allow us to build up some insane speed. And while this game can be pretty fast at points, a lot of it really is just relaxing, especially once the music starts to kick in. Now the music's a little loud for me. I hope it's not loud for you guys. I'm pretty sure I still have it to record pretty low. But yeah, this game has a great soundtrack. I think it's just one song, but it's still pretty good. And the one goal of this game is to collect all these red pillars that you're currently seeing. They're on these gray blocks. The pillars get taller with every speed bump we hit. Speed increase we get. Every time we hit something, they slow down, and thus the pillars shrink again. But that's okay, it's not too hard to build up speed in a game like this. Case in point perfectly. Now, we got the prompt up here in our left-hand corner saying when I'm ready to move on to the next level, I can just hit enter. But we're not going to do that yet, because there's definitely still things we need to collect. There's still pillars that are left, right? So what I will do is I'm going to collect them all, and I'm going to show you guys something pretty special. Now, unlike Townscaper, this game does have a goal, I suppose, and that is collecting the pillars, right? Oh. Wow, we are doing a terrible job with this pillar. Goodness golly, come on, bud. There we go, I think we got it. We just have one left. But yes, the goal of this game is to find and collect all those pillars, and once you do that, this happens, and it shows you where you've been throughout this entire level. So if you wanted to, you could keep exploring, and you can leave an even bigger trail. Or, whenever you're ready, you hit enter, and you move on to the next one. Now, personally, what I like to do is I like to slow down just a bit, and I like to let the music die down before I begin the next level. Kinda, I guess, to mentally prepare myself? I don't know quite what the word is. But, it's nice. It's taking a breather before going into the next adventure. And this is an adventure, but it's a nice and calming adventure. There are more controls than just left click and right click. I just don't remember what they do. And quite honestly, it doesn't matter too much. I'm sure for speed tech and high scores, it matters just a bit, right? But we're not worried about that. We're just worried about having fun. And I'm definitely having fun right now. Oh my gosh, this takes me back to high school. God. I remember when I used to play this game while on Discord calls with my friends, and we would just talk about how our days were. We'd play some Starbound later, we'd play some Left 4 Dead, No More Room in Hell. We'd play all these games, and then, whoops. See, sometimes we get caught on things like that. We'd play all these games. But I would play this game. I'd try to get them on it. I'd be like, it really helps with my anxiety and whatnot, guys. I think you would enjoy it. But none of them took it too seriously, just because it's a free game on Steam. Do you know how many of those exist? I could probably make a whole series about that. Pretty sure that terrible PETA video game is on Steam. Oh, PETA. You don't represent vegans. But that's okay. We're not going to get into PETA today. We're focusing on chilling out. And chill out we shall. I don't know how long I've been recording for, because once I get playing, I just kind of lose track of time with this game. So I think we'll do maybe one more level after this. This episode might also be a little short, unfortunately. Although I say that, the Townscaper video was actually 7 minutes longer than I was expecting. I was aiming for 12 minutes, but it was 19, border on 20. So what do I know? If anyone else is watching this, including you, girlfriend, including you, Tori, put down in the comments what games you think I should play next. I definitely want to play Minecraft, like I said in the Townscaper video, where instead of pillaging and killing zombies and whatnot, I wouldn't even necessarily focus on peaceful mode. I would just live life as kind of a vagabond, I guess, going from town to town, talking to the villagers, seeing if I can't trade with them. I wouldn't want to try to mine too much just because we're trying to keep things chill and calm. But yeah. Really, that's about the only idea I have. More Townscaper, obviously. I could do a whole series on Townscaper alone, and I very well might. But I know I have other chill games as well, and I just can't think of them off the top of my head, so if you guys have any, feel free to let me know. And also, let me know in the comments how your day was. I don't care if it's just one person who tells me, or if it's 100 people that tell me. I'll read the comments. I'll try to respond. I'll warn you guys now, I'm not the best at responses when it comes to just small talk, I suppose. I'm just bad at it. I apologize. There will be times where, like, my best friends will text me and they'll be like, "Hey, Alex, have you seen this thing?" And then I will see the text and I'll think, wow, that's a great thing they sure sent me. I won't respond for at least 5 hours now. And then I don't respond for 5 hours. And then I see the text again and I'm like, oh, well, if I respond now, I'll just look like a jerk. So then I don't respond. But feel free to start a conversation up in the comments. I'm a small channel. I'll indulge. Let's see. Ooh, this is going to give us a big speed boost. Look at that. Perfect. And it builds us right into that pillar. Now we're going to bounce off this invisible wall, in case you guys haven't noticed. There's also one on the other side. We haven't really collected any of the ones in this upside down world yet. I didn't want to call it the upside down, because I haven't seen Stranger Things. But I do like Minecraft, and I'm pretty sure the Stranger Things guy, at least the theme song, was done by the Minecraft guy. Speaking of Minecraft, the Nether update came out recently, I believe. And I haven't played it in a while. Last time I played Minecraft was maybe in, I don't know, June of last year? Or at least the last time I played it seriously. There'll be times where I boot it up to play like an adventure map or something, right? But I'm excited to try this one because it adds the netherite and it adds pig step, which is great. I have a pool at my house, and one time when my girlfriend was over, me, her, and my younger sister were all swimming in the pool while Pig Step was playing, and it's such a good song. Same composer as the Celeste game, which I personally don't enjoy Celeste. The story just didn't really ring with me, and I feel like, personally, there are better platformers out there. I'm a big fan of Super Meat Boy, but honestly, if you like Celeste, I'm happy for you. I'm glad you got something out of it. I know it's a pretty game. I know it's a good game. It just didn't strike the same chord with me as many other games did. But I understand that it means a lot to people, and for that, I'm glad it meant a lot to you too. Well, folks, I don't know how long today's episode is. I should really start running a timer. I tried doing that in the Townscaper video, but then my phone automatically shut off, and I didn't want to just, keep turning my phone on while I'm building a town. So I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll use this wristwatch that I rarely use. But I do believe that's going to be it for today's video, friends. I hope you all had a good day. And if you didn't have a good day, I hope you had a good night. And if you didn't have a good night, I hope you rest well. The time is currently 12:02 a.m. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.